What is up, bros and broettes? I'm Inkslasher, and today we are going to be talking about the final multiplayer map in DLC 1 for Infinite Warfare. Now, I'm really stoked to get this one out to you because this is definitely one of my favorite maps in the entire map pack. It is called Neon, and it's a really interesting map because it actually takes place in like a computer simulation. There's a lot of things that prove that, which we'll get to in a second. Now, if you guys missed the past few videos where we talked about the other maps, including Dominion, Renaissance, and Noir, I told you guys that I actually got flown out to LA where I played DLC 1 a little bit early and got to capture some early gameplay for you guys. Today is Neon, and Neon is so interesting because, like I said earlier, it takes place in a computer simulation. The first thing that's going to make you notice that is that there's regenerating cars. So these cars in the middle lanes that literally regenerate. If you blow one up, time later it will actually respawn and you can blow up the car again. This is the first map ever in Call of Duty that actually had this, where in one game you could blow up basically the same car over and over and over again. And let me tell you, the P-Law is amazing on this map because of it. But not only that, when you actually kill people on this map, they blow up into a whole bunch of pixels. It looks really good, and we've seen something like this before on a Modern Warfare Remastered map. If you remember in Winter Crash, when you'd kill someone in Winter Crash, they'd blow up into a whole pile of presents. And similarly on this map, they blow up into a whole bunch of different pixels, which it looks pretty cool. So when the actual gameplay starts, just pay attention for those couple things. But the one thing that this map reminds me of more than anything else in the world is Mirror's Edge, the kind of futuristic town, even though it's a computer simulation, and the color scheme also reminds me of that as well. However, if you want to compare this to another Call of Duty map, the map that this most reminds me of is from Black Ops 3. It was a DLC map called Spire. It was kind of like an interorbital kind of space station and kind of airport all in one, and it looked almost the color scheme identical to this one. Now let's talk about how the map actually played. So it's definitely not a tiny map, but at the same time it's definitely not a big map. It's right in the middle, a mediocre sized map. Now the thing I will say though is I did find myself doing better on this map with close range weapons. Speaking of close range weapons, during this whole gameplay you're going to see me using the ERAD Cyclopean. I think I said that right, but this weapon is an absolute beast. It's the ERAD that actually turns into like a laser beam, as you guys can see, and it was just so goddamn good compared to the normal ERAD. I think it's better. That being said, I haven't looked at the stats at all, but it feels really, really good. Now, like I said, this map, it kind of lends itself to those close range weapons. Like I said, throughout me playing this map several times, I found myself doing better and better with those close range weapons. So if the same is for you, you probably want to try out those SMGs, maybe some assault rifles on this kind of map. I think it's because the map is a mid-sized map. However, the corners and where the turns are on the map lend itself to a more close range gunfight kind of map. So as far as game modes go, I enjoyed every single game mode I played on this map, which is very rare. Generally, I tend to stick to one game mode on a map. Sometimes I like domination more, sometimes I like team deathmatch more. This map, we played a whole bunch of different game modes and I enjoyed all of them. Even Uplink, which I don't normally enjoy playing in pub matches, I really enjoyed playing on this map, which is very, very odd for me. So all around, I think this is just a well-balanced map. It's not too short. It doesn't have extremely long ranges. You can pretty much do good with whatever weapon you want. I just think it's a well-balanced all-around map. So the one thing that isn't balanced, though, on this map is the cars. So as I said earlier, the cars regenerate. And what this means is that once you blow up a car, it will actually respawn back in. And throughout this gameplay, you'll see several times I'm shooting that P-Law at cars just to blow them up, and it does an incredibly good job of getting kills. I think I even get a couple double kills doing it in this game. And then, of course, the cars respawn. So, of course, in like competitive game modes, this is going to be a little bit ridiculous. So I'm not sure if this will be like a competitive map in game battles or anything like that, but we'll have to wait and see for that. But for those of you who are new to this map, just be careful of those cars spawning in, and also be wary of where your opponents are, and maybe you can use your explosives and blow up some cars and take out some people that way, because as you can see right there, I just did. And as far as like points of interest, some areas that I would stick to, there's really only one. So I know this is a large area here, and even some of it's 2 layers as well. However, this is an incredibly important area on the map because everyone flocks to this area. Looking through this area, there's balconies that look over the middle of the map. On top of that, there's ways of flanking. Just all of the action always tended to go to around this area, and even if it didn't, you could get to it very quickly from this area. So this is an area that I found myself really going to a lot on this map, so assumably in the first weeks, months that this map is out, a lot of people will be going to this area as well. Now the only other area on this map that's a little weird is the one I've highlighted here, because this is just a wall run area. And the interesting thing is that this is the fastest way to get from the one side of the map to that area I was just talking about. Remember that high traffic area? This is the fastest way to get there is through this wall run area. And it's not that this area is super busy or anything, it's just an area you're going to want to watch out for. But that's really all I have to say about this map. It's a really good looking map, and to me it played really well as well. So between Neon and Renaissance, those are definitely my two favorite maps out of this entire map pack, and I'm really excited to see what you guys have to think of them. So let me know down in the comment section below. Even if the maps have already come out, let me know what you've been thinking of them while they're playing, because they come out extremely soon on January 31st, which is very, very soon. So I'm really excited to see what you guys actually have to say about these maps, whether you like them, whether you don't like them. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to have the rest of the gameplay play out for you guys so you can actually enjoy it and have a full look at the map. But on top of that, just a reminder, I am playing against a whole bunch of other YouTubers in this, so I was playing against some pretty good people. So it's not going to be the world's best gameplay, but I think it's an alright gameplay, nothing really special about it. And I was using a weapon I don't actually have unlocked in the game, so I was really enjoying that as well. But like I said, let me know what you think down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, it would be fantastic if you could hit that like rating. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I upload new Call of Duty videos every single day of the week. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoy the rest of the gameplay. And until next time, peace out, guys.
The enemy captured the hard point. We have the hard point. UAV ready. Enemy scorchers, take cover. Counter UAV is standing by. The drone package is at your disposal. You're halfway there. Push it. Let's... Soldier, get ready to move tonight. Friendly drone support is active. Hardpoint identified. We have the hardpoint. Your teammate called in scorches. The enemy captured the hardpoint. Bombardier ready to fire. We have the hardpoint. The enemy captured the hardpoint. We have the hardpoint. Hardpoint contested. The enemy captured the hardpoint. We have the hardpoint. Hardpoint contested. The enemy captured the hardpoint. We have the hardpoint. Friendly scarab active. Enemy UAV. The enemy captured the hardpoint. We have the hardpoint. Your teammate called in scorches. Enemy vulture on the field. They're by the precinct. The enemy captured the hardpoint. We have the hardpoint. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint location set. The enemy captured the hardpoint. We have the hardpoint. Hardpoint contested. The enemy captured the hardpoint. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Friendly drone support is active. We have the hardpoint. contested. We have the hard point. Hard point contested.